Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your old friend Sparky, man, on a new channel, as you guys can obviously tell right now. My bad, I'm still recovering from a little bit of a sickness, but yeah, it's a lot going on right now, man. You guys probably haven't seen me in a minute, haven't uploaded in a while, on the main channel at least, haven't streamed in a while. Just got back from Japan. That was life-changing and quite frankly an eye-opening experience for me, and not only just me but all my friends. Like, a lot's been going on, but it's good reason behind it, it's good faith behind it, and quite frankly I just thank God for the position that I'm in. And yeah, but besides all of that, we're gonna get into that at some given point in the future. Yeah, so really we can just go on and address the elephant in the fucking room, right? Like, yeah, obviously this is a new chant. Oh shit. Got some underwear over here. Trust me, these are clean. Ah, absolutely clean. Smells like brand new. But to address the elephant in the room, obviously we are on a different channel, right? That has the name of the channel that I made to upload my clips to from stream recently. But I decided to switch to them around. My Twitch channel is now Sparky's Thoughts Live, and now this channel is Sparky No Thoughts. I'm obviously playing off of the main channel name, Sparky's Thoughts, which we're going to talk about as well. So to be quite transparent with you guys about why I decided to start this channel is for a few reasons. One, I cooked my fucking channel. Like in a lot, like let's just be real. All right, let's address the elephant in the room. My channel isn't where it used to be, view wise, success wise, like just all of that in every regard. It's just not really what it used to be. Like, we don't let's not beat around the bush here. Let's call a spade a spade. It ain't hitting like it used to. And that's okay. Right, at the end of the day, it's like, what are you gonna do about it? That's what really matters. But to get into more specific details on what exactly I feel like cooked my channel is, a few things. So if you guys aren't new here, you guys know that my main channel, Sparky's Thoughts, is a commentary channel where I pretty much just discuss everything, whatever I wanted to, life, pop culture, to fucking school, and just a bunch of random shit. Pretty much in a edited, meme kind of format that was going crazy around the time, and it was the easiest shit to edit, right? Right, so I started making videos around the end of 2022, jumped into that. It immediately started going crazy, literally on the third video, which in a lot of ways is a blessing, but in a lot of ways is also a curse, right? When I started, I didn't have a specific goal or trajectory or any specific place that I saw my channel in. I was just kind of uploading just to upload. I wanted something else to do with my life, and I like talking, and I'd come to realize that I liked video making. But the thing is with that channel is that from the start, and it was even in my channel description, it was summit of disarray and the peak of disorganization. That channel is very disorganized. I talk about whatever. My first video, I talked about bad tattoos. My second video, I talked about why I thought Chick-fil-A was the best fast food restaurant, and then, I got a little bit of traction off of that. And then my third video was about female rappers, which gave me a pretty big majority of what my subscriber base is right now. Anything from 12-year-olds that were listening to the latest Lil Nas X album, if you still listen to that dude, to 50-year-old women that agreed with a lot of my takes. And that's great, right? I always prided myself from the beginning on diversity and talking about whatever I want, because that's important to me. Freedom is very important to me, and quite frankly, I always say I don't feel like I'm a very one-dimensional person. I like video games, I like art, I like anime, I like music, I like all the things that people that would generally be considered cool in society like. I like a lot of shit that people that would generally be considered lame in society like. I'm not a one-dimensional being. However, what that did is it put me in a weird predicament where I feel like YouTube doesn't know who to show my videos to, right? So And I'm gonna have to be a little extra descriptive because I'm not editing this video, right? Let's say I have a channel, right? Which I do have a channel. Let's take my 2 most popular videos. Female rappers video, why female rappers suck, and how to not peak in high school. All videos with over 1 million to, I think, how not to peak in high school has 2 million views at this point, over 2 million. I'm not sure, I haven't checked in a while. It is what it is, right? Now, with that comes a large portion of people that subscribe to your channel. From the female rappers video, I think it's about 22,000, right? How not to peak in high school, probably a little bit more than that, so 30,000. So already, right? And let's acknowledge I have 96,000 subscribers. That's about half of my subscriber base that subscribe to me for those specific videos. Now, what's the big deal, Sparky? 50,000 subscribers all for talking about school and female rappers? You know, that's pretty fucking good. And so I thought at the time too. But what happens when the people that subscribe to you for your takes on female rappers see you drop a video about Riz, or see you drop a video about, you know, your opinions on everyday life, or like, what videos have I dropped recently? I can't really remember off the top of my head right now, but you know, oftentimes they choose not to watch it. And that's fine, of course. You know, I think YouTube can do a little bit better as far as who to push your videos out to, or pushing your videos out regardless of your base and shit like that, because even my friends have told me like they haven't been getting my videos in their recommended like they used to. So I know it's a thing to where it's like there's like a conflict of interest with my base and what videos are getting pushed out, because even up until recently I've dropped school videos and or school kind of related videos, like the bullying video and what archetypes or school stereotypes become as adults, and they've done great, almost like my channel hasn't skipped a beat. So yeah, that was kind of like an experiment that just kind of showed me like, yeah bro, there's probably like 1 to 2 topics that people, at least the majority of the base of your audience, really wants to watch. And so when they see anything that's not that in their recommended, and they decide not to click because that 50-year-old woman that subscribed for my female rappers video sees it and he's like, oh, what the hell is Riz? Like, bro, get this shit off my screen, right? Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad video, but does YouTube give a fuck? No, they're like, you know, people choosing not to watch this, fuck it. And so that's really why we're in an era right now where everyone that creates content will tell you niche up, niche up, niche up. You need to have a niche, you need to have a niche, you need to have a niche. And, you know, that's kind of just the game that most people are playing right now. But really, that just puts me at a disadvantage because, you know, it's not necessarily that my channel is like completely in the shitter, right? You know, like there's still some pieces of gold in that shit, as you can see. Like, I don't get no views. I think there's a lot of people that came up around the same time as me that are in way worse positions than me. But here's the thing about YouTube, right? It's not necessarily that you have to get a lot of views, or it's a problem that you don't get a lot of views. You just have to be able to do it quickly enough for it to be profitable. And, you know, the harsh truth about at least me, my work ethic, and the resources that I have is I take a long time to make videos. A part of that is because of this problem, but a part of that is also just me in general. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I personally don't really like editing like that. At least not that style of content. I don't. My main thing is just yapping. I like talking. I like giving my takes on things. So I think in a lot of ways, it's just going to take me a long time, or a longer time, to make videos in general, because either I commit to that workflow or I offset that work to somebody else, which costs money, which is fine. But then when that video does 5,000 views and took 2 weeks to get completed, it's like, you're bleeding fucking money at that point, right? And then what that does is it puts more pressure on me as the creator to be able to say like, damn, this video didn't do that good and I put so much into this. Now I need to be a little bit more calculated with what I make. What can I make? What can I make? What can I make? I don't know. Sometimes the process of just thinking about what to make in and of itself takes, at least for me, like 5 days. I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm not trying, a lot of people could say like, oh, you're lazy or this, that. But like that's just where it is, because the position that my channel is in and the way YouTube works, I have to be a little bit more calculated with the way that I do things, because it puts so much pressure on the idea that it has to do well and has to be successful. Because if it doesn't, then it's like all that time is wasted. Also, what that does is it kind of fucks up when I want to talk about current events, because if you're not one of the first 100 people to hop on a video topic, it's like, yeah, that pretty much goes to the shitter. We don't want to watch something about some shit that happened last week, and I don't have lightning fast editing to where I could just put shit out in like 2 days. Like, it's just not really my thing. It's not my forte. And so, what the fuck is that on my shirt, bro? God damn it, bro. Look like I done got fucking put in a middle of a Violet Myers scene. But let's just completely ignore that, right? Yeah, it's just a lot of things that kind of work against me with that channel. And once again, I don't think it's in a terrible position. However, it's not in a good position for that channel to be my bread and butter. Which brings us into here and streaming. As far as streaming, I love streaming. I think streaming has gone very well for me since I started back in January. It's been great. It brought my community way closer together, and it's been great. But I just don't really feel like streaming all the time, to be quite honest with you. There'd be times where I'd boot up stream, and it might just be because my community isn't big enough. I probably average anywhere from 6 to 7 or like 10 viewers per stream. So, it could be that too. But sometimes I just don't really feel like streaming, bro. It's like I'll get up, boot up stream, and then I'll have pretty much nothing to talk about. Maybe 2 to 3, 4 people pop in there, and it's just, I don't like doing things knowing that I don't really have shit planned, and that's why I've streamed a little bit less and tried to pack more into the times that I do stream, which has been going pretty well when I was streaming. Obviously I took a break from that too, but yeah, that's besides the point. This and streaming, right? Streaming has gone great, whatever. I just don't feel like doing it all the time. And quite frankly, I need to continuously build my community in other ways. And I'm not a clip farming ass dude either, so it's kind of hard to sit there and be like, oh, let's go look for clips after, Maybe one day I could find someone to do that for me, but for right now, it ain't the easiest thing for me to do. And so with this channel, it gives me the freedom to just be able to do what the fuck I want, because that's why I got on YouTube in the first place. A lot of things get convoluted when money starts getting involved, and then obviously you have to be able to sustain yourself, and then it becomes a job and shit. But like, man, I miss the freedom of this shit, bro. Sometimes I just want to get up, turn on my camera, and just talk and be myself and be completely honest. And if I'm being real, that's what most people fell in love with the channel for, right? My editing style used to be shitty, right? If you look at my first video compared to my latest one, you could see like there's a huge increase in quality, but yet it's less popular than it was when I first started. The point is, my nigga, the fuck? I think my HDMI might have like disconnected there. But the point is, nigga, it starts and ends with me, right? It starts and ends with me. This channel will be completely, for the most part, with probably a few exceptions, just raw. Turn on the camera, talk about a topic. I can talk about whatever I want for as long as I want. There's no threshold to hit 8 minutes. There's no heavy editing. There's no fucking filter. Well, to a degree there has to be filter. I can't go around saying slurs and shit. But it's just me, the authentic version of me. I get to do whatever I want. I get to have fun. And quite frankly, I'd rather this be my bread and butter, bro. Right? I think this is something that I'd enjoy more. I think this is something that my community would enjoy more. And yeah, I just want to start something new, bro. Like, it's getting to the point where I've been doing content for 2 years and I'm not nowhere near as far as I want to be. I'm blessed, of course. Beautiful position. Very thankful. Demonstrate a lot of gratitude towards where I am, my community. I love every single one of y'all niggas, and I'm grateful for the opportunity that I've been blessed with. Like, the fact that I'm even close to 100,000 subscribers is quite frankly insane. And when I started, I didn't think I'd get to this point. anytime as soon as I did, you feel me? So like, yeah, it's crazy, but you know, I just want to add new flavors to things, bro. Like, I'm not satisfied with where I am completely, so for me to keep doing the same shit over and over, knowing that I feel like it's not working, or I'm not in the same place, or I'm not in the place that I want to be in, was just like, it's a little fucking stupid to me, right? So I thought, let's just make, you know, let's try something new beginnings, and let's turn up, really, like, you feel me? Like, let's do something different, bro. I'm back from Japan. I'm thinking about life differently, like, all gas, no breaks, man. Like, well, I say that as a nigga who took another break from content, but yeah, yo, you feel me? Yeah. But no, some real shit though. Like, I just want a place, a safe space where I can just be myself. I can be more consistent. I can talk about things that I want to talk about, and I don't have to be behind a threshold of, oh, if you take 2 weeks to talk about this subject, it's not gonna hit the same in the algorithm, or damn, bro, I want to talk about this situation, but I know how long it's gonna take, and I know I'm gonna have to pay this editor this amount of money, and it might flop. Like, fuck with this on this channel, it's fuck all of that. I get to just record, maybe slight edits, you know, if I fuck up talking. There's already a few that I probably gotta do in this one, or maybe I might just say fucking and just go in raw like a nigga who don't care about getting an STD. Who knows? But the point is, like, there's just more freedom in this, yo. And really, I think that's kind of the vibe that made people fuck with me in the first place. So why would I go against that, you know? And really, that's just it. You know, I just wanted to hop on here, be kind of transparent with you guys, and talk about why it is that I started this channel. If you guys are from my original channel, or you guys are already part of my community, you know, I think I call myself the Spark Plug. The reason why I say I think is because I'm still deciding over that name. I feel like it's a little generic, but if it sticks, then like, who the fuck am I to be like, oh, I don't want to go by that, you know? Like, it is what it is. Like, I let things happen naturally. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you're new here, also thank you. I doubt this is the first video you'll be watching, but if you came back to the first video upon watching another video, also welcome. And I'm excited to go on this new journey with you guys, man. I'm still gonna be uploading on my main channel. Like, we didn't hit 100,000 subscribers yet. That's definitely something that I need to cross off the bucket list. So it's going to happen. Don't worry, I'm not neglecting it. I am probably, well, assuming that this takes off the way that I really think it will, what's probably going to end up happening is I'm going to dedicate my main channel to whatever it is that I want to put time into and make long form videos about. That's another thing, bro. I had a fucking Project X video that did really well, bro. Like, how many people do you think? 500,000 views and a fucking copyright demonetization from Warner Brothers. How many people subscribe thinking like, yo, bro, I like the way this dude reviewed movies, and then they see some high school shit and they're like, what the fuck? Like, I should have known. I should have known my career was over. But you feel me? The point is, though, I forgot what I was even saying just now, bro. Yeah. I'm probably going to use my main channel to just dedicate towards passion projects that I personally care to put time and effort into out of my own accord and because I wanted to. I just want there to be less pressure for me to do shit just because I think it'll grow my channel or people will, you know, like, I want that freedom. I want to drop more movie reviews. I want to drop more self-improvement shit. I want to drop more deep dives on shit, you know, because that's who I am at the end of the day. But I don't want to have to be worried about, oh damn, is this gonna do well? Is this gonna tank? Is this gonna do well? Is this gonna tank? You know, I just want that freedom back, and that's really what's gonna happen with my main channel. Which, at that point, I think I'd upload there way less than I do now, which is saying something, quite frankly. But yeah, that's kind of the vision that I have for myself. We're still gonna be streaming next week, I believe. What day is it? Currently, I'm recording this on a Thursday. Next week, I'm going to be doing a Pokemon pack opening stream with my son, Keese. You know, I think that's going to be lit. And yeah, man, I'm ready to go on this new journey with y'all. yeah, man, and that's really all I got to say. Y'all are watching this and y'all are new, old, whatever, came back 2 years in the future when I maybe this hit 100,000 subscribers here. You feel me? Like, and you just want to come reminisce. Fucking thank you. I love y'all niggas, and thank you for going on this journey with me, man. Hope you guys understand, and more importantly, I hope you guys enjoy and are on this ride with me and are entertained. As always, love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I have libations for you guys. And take care of yourselves, man. Shout out C-Jax for the fucking the impressions. But yo, I'm out this joint, y'all.